All right. Let's see here.
It's cool to see the stage from this.
I know, it's really awesome. Is it your first time in here?
Yeah.
It is? Awesome!
We're from
Okay.
Atlanta, so-
I know. Like, how is that? Like,
The scene
you liked
is
it?
great. Yeah,
The
like
weather?
our music scene, like locally especially. Is
oh
really
yeah,
good.
it's awesome. All right, so I am Kristen Luttrell with Square One Magazine here with Atlanta's pop rock band, Glimmers. So how did that name come about? Like, I know the slogan is "Diamonds don't shine, they glimmer," which I love. So how did that name come about? Like, did you guys come up with that name on the first try, or like, where is the inspiration behind that name?
We had a couple of FaceTimes where we were talking about it.
We workshopped it for a hot minute. I came
Really?
up with some terrible names.
So you guys had like this list going.
We did, and I just remember like I was going to bed one night, I was sleepy, and funny enough, a lot of my ideas come when I'm really tired and just
Right.
like not thinking too hard about it.
That's when it, like, the inspiration does hit you when you're not
Like
thinking about it.
And so for us, we're all very positive people, and we're best friends too.
Right.
And so we were trying to pick a name that emphasized that idea or had like a positive connotation to it.
Awesome.
And so I just thought of the word randomly, Glimmers.
Glimmers.
And then in my very sleepy state, I went on Spotify and I was like, please tell me no one has taken
Right.
this name. But yeah, luckily it worked out, and we sat with it, and yeah.
Yeah,
just started
it's
working.
an interesting name. Like, it's a word you don't hear as often, so it's really unique, and I really like that. I dig that a lot. So were there any obstacles that you guys faced in the beginning? If so, how did you guys overcome that when you were first starting out?
Well, we bought a bus about a month before lockdown hit, so that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, we really like super duper formulated. Like, we all played together. Maggie was once upon a time a solo act.
Solo artist, which I can't imagine now, honestly.
Right.
And we've ruined her. But no, we were all like, we all kind of came together. A lot of us were a backing band, and just wound up just really vibing before that. And then once the pandemic, went all crazy, we all kind of decided that we have so much fun together, and we're all like very influential in our own ways to the band, to really just kind of just overhaul it and go from a solo act with a bunch of homies behind to like a full-blown thing.
Yeah.
In a day and age where playing shows and touring is completely not a thing for a while. So.
And it was hard for us too, because we were like, we can't play shows, what do we do now? But it did give us the time to rebrand and to really carefully figure out, okay, what do we want our name to be? What do we want the art to look like? All of those things. So luckily it gave us time to plan.
Okay.
So.
All right, and that does lead me to my next question. What were some of the things that you guys did during quarantine to like keep you motivated? Like, was it easy? Because I went insane in quarantine. I was losing my mind.
We FaceTime each other every day.
Oh, it was constant. We were just like, either we were sending each other very terrible gifts and memes and stuff, or FaceTiming, or playing Mario Kart.
That's so funny.
And then also, you said a second ago, we eventually, once stuff calmed down a little bit, we went on a spree of doing music videos.
Yeah, we made 5 music videos over the course of 12 days.
Wow.
And it was crazy. We like all got tested every day. We did it at our friend's house, so luckily it was like an easier setting.
A lot more convenient.
Yeah, a lot more convenient and a lot safer at the time too.
Yeah.
And so we really just focused on content, on getting the music finished, and just like kind of keeping us motivated, like was just putting the work in to make the project. Like,
Well, that's good. That's good. So what sets you apart from other pop rock bands, in your opinion?
I like to say that if New Girl, the show, was a band, it would be us.
Really?
Yes, I am very much a Jessica Day, Zooey Deschanel vibe.
Oh, I love Zoe.
But I think like we're all best friends, and we're all very like quirky and have our own like personality that we bring to the table, and so I think that shows when we perform.
Yeah, I'd say one of our strongest aspects, like, yeah, Maggie's the best singer there's ever been. Thanks. But one of our biggest things is the fact that we're such good buds, and it really comes through on stage. Like, I can't tell you how many times people come up to us after set and just loved the way that we vibed with each other. Because we're just a bunch of goofballs, you know. We show each other around. I give Ari a peck on the head. He hits me with his bass, you know. But we're like, honestly, the friendship is our biggest thing, and it weirdly has become a selling point, which is kind of cool.
It is cool because that's not really common in a lot of groups these days. I mean, it's just like work, but it's nice to have like that bond, that family bond. That's really important.
Yeah. We like to have that balance. Like this show, we have been practicing so much leading up to the show, prepping for it, having meetings, all of these things. But also at the same time here, we're seeing the bands that we love. We're dancing with each other. Like, we're making sure that we have that bonding time too. Right. Because it's important.
Yeah, it's a lot of making memories too. That's the point. So I know you guys perform tomorrow, but like, what is it like just being here overall? Like, I mean, seeing this in general, like,
it's pretty cool.
It's really neat.
It's insane. It's so cool to be able to be around so many bands that we have grown up loving.
What artists have you guys seen or seen later on today? Like,
I love the Rocket Summer, so I just came back from them.
Oh wow!
We saw 303 and Rebecca Black last night.
That was like a childhood moment for me. Like, and then I saw Travie McCoy, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like, teenage me is just screaming. So I understand that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a dream come true. My 12-year-old self is like crying right now.
I bet. Oh my gosh. So, if you could choose one song from your discography to recommend to a new listener, what song would it be and why?
Are we gonna say the same thing?
1, 2, 3.
Not Gonna Goodbye.
Ah! And why is that?
I think it was the first time we truly collaborated as much on a song before, because we started this project with me being a solo act.
Right.
And so many of these songs were ones that maybe I brought to the table a little bit prior to forming the band. And so Not Gonna Goodbyes was a special one for us, where we got to work on it together, and it was kind of the missing puzzle piece to our last EP.
Oh wow.
So definitely, if you love rom-coms...
Oh, I do. I definitely do.
That is our rom-com montage song.
Awesome. What advice can you give someone that wants to pursue a career in the music industry? Like,
embrace the fact that it's way harder than you think it is.
Oh, yeah.
The lows are crazy, the highs are worth it though. But if you just learn to just love the process, it's always going to be worth it.
Yeah. I would say never let anyone tell you what to do or who to be.
I like that.
Because when you're in this business too, there are going to be a lot of people, you know, good and not so good, who maybe have an idea of who they want you to brand yourself as or what kind of music that you should make. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it.
Do it. All right. And what are your future plans? Any future plans?
New music.
New music for sure. Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of new songs coming out. We're also touring next month in June, so doing an East Coast run.
All right.
So doing that and hopefully playing more shows in the fall. And
okay, where are you like most excited to like tour? Like what shows?
I'm excited for Philly.
I'm excited for Philly, and I'm also excited for Orlando.
Yeah, we're playing a festival in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, called Bar Down Breakdown. It's like a hockey music podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Are you not looking forward to it, or?
Yeah,
You spill the tea.
So there was a smidgen of a podcast that was supposed to be like 15 minutes. Wound up being like an hour and a half.
It was a great podcast.
And she told us like the day beforehand, like literally 2 days. We've been on tour for weeks, and she knew the entire time. And like 2 days beforehand, she was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be all about hockey."
I was hoping that the guys knew stuff about hockey.
Didn't.
The only things I've learned about hockey are from Snoop Dogg, because he has a YouTube series about hockey.
I binge watched all 3 of the Mighty Ducks movies. Like Coach Gordon Bombay took that Pee Wee lead all the way to the top. So we got through it. It was fun. It was a blast.
Yes. Oh, and they're such great people. And so they really asked us to get to words are hard. They asked us to do the gig.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, let's do it. And I was like, I figure some people will know about hockey.
Right.
No.
Not even a little.
But they're lovely and we get to play the festival.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, and our last question, where can our readers go to learn more about you guys?
We are at Glimmers Band on all
Band.
socials. So we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, all the places.
All right.
And yeah, just find us there. Say hi. We answer our DMs.
All right. And that concludes our interview. Thank you guys
Thank you so
much.
much.